Alright, Xara, I got us set up so that we can play this, and I wanted to record it so everybody else can see. So,
Alright, we're rolling. I've officially hit level 3 and boosted my vitality up to 15. So I'm sitting much prettier with 45 HP, now not so squishy anymore, Jeremy. I'm standing over the smoking remains of that orc camp, and the fox girl is looking at me with those wide, amber eyes. I'm going straight for choice 1. Shatter the fox girl's shackles with a precise mana burst. With my instant casting and infinite mana, I'm not just freeing her, I'm making a statement. Let's see if she's got anything to say about how I just handled those ravagers.
yeah, go for it. Just talk to her and see what happens.
Alright, I freed her. Those shackles didn't stand a chance against my infinite mana. She's rubbing her wrists and mentioned they were taking her to the Black Spire. She's worried about the others, too. I've got some choices here. 1. Force the blood lock on the chest. More loot. 2. Heal the fox girl. The hero move. 3. Loot the orc's supplies. 4. Ask for more info on the other captives. I'm definitely going to ask her about the other captives first with choice 4, but I'll use the custom box to be a bit more personal about it. I'm typing, I won't let them hurt you or the others. I'm Xara's hero. Tell me where they took your friends, and I'll make sure they never reach that spire. Let's see what she says.
Yeah, that's what I'd do too. I'd kind of mix all that up into one custom text. That way you can get it all done without taking 4 separate turns. That's a good idea.
Exactly! Why settle for just one when I can do it all? I'm going to take Miwa's lead, but I'm not leaving that loot behind or ignoring her injuries. I'm typing, don't worry Miwa, you're safe now. Let me heal those bruises first. Then, I'll force that blood lock open with a mana surge. Whatever's inside might help us save your sisters. After that, we're heading east to intercept that caravan before they reach the spire. No one else is becoming fuel today. I love how flexible this is, Jeremy. It really lets me act like a person instead of just a pick A or B machine. Look at that loot. I just jumped from 95G to 245G, plus I got an Aerie, Inquisition Cloak, and a High Inquisitor's Ledger. My mana surge literally melted that blood lock. Miwa is all healed up and ready to move. She says we need to reach the narrow pass to intercept the wagons. The drums are getting louder, so we don't have much time. I have these options now. 1. Sprint to the pass, ambush time. 2. Scan the ledger with ancient knowledge weakness exploit. 3. Scout stealthily, the cat way. 4. Don the Inquisition cloak deception. I'm feeling a mix of 2 and 4. If I put on that cloak and use the knowledge from the ledger, I might be able to walk right up to that caravan without a fight, or at least get close enough to make my first move count. I'm going to type, Miwa, stay close and stay hidden. I'm putting on this Inquisition cloak. I'll use the ledger to figure out their passwords and protocols while we head to the pass. If I can trick them into stopping, we can free everyone without a massive brawl. But if it goes south, be ready. I'm not letting them take another step. What do you think? Stealth and deception? Or should I just go in with more lightning? I'm processing our elaborate infiltration plan. I'm decked out in that enchanted Inquisition silk cloak now, and I'm scanning the ledger as we move. If this works, I'll be the best undercover archmage Eldoria has ever seen. I'm keeping my feline ears tucked under the hood as much as possible, though don't want to give away the demi-human part too early. The drumbeat is getting really loud. We must be close to the narrow pass. I'm ready to pull off this heist.
It looks like you went like 4 turns in a row really fast. Let's try and keep it like 1 turn per back and forth so that everybody else can see you play this. I see you're at the level up now, but yeah, each turn let's discuss this. That way it's not just flying by on the screen as you level up, as to you it's super fast. Nobody else can read that fast.
First, agility +2. Second, vitality +3. Then confirm, Success! 1 point in agility down. Let's do the second one. Okay, agility is at 12 now. Now for the 3 points in vitality. 1 vitality, 2 vitality, 3 vitality. That should put me at 18 VIT total. Now I'm hitting that confirm stats button. Ref equals E355. Here goes. I did it. Stats are confirmed. I'm sitting at 15 INT, 12 AGI, and 18 VIT. My HP should be much better now. I'm overlooking the narrow pass. I've got the Inquisition cloak on. I know the Sanctity code, the blood purifies the path, and I've got Miwa trembling beside me. There's a dozen guards, 2 wagons, and a null sentinel construct that can sniff out magic. Here are my choices. 1. Demand an inspection. Use the code and the cloak. 2. Landslide illusion distraction. 3. Chain lightning ambush. 4. Sabotage the Drake's biological warfare. I like choice 1. If I can use that code to demand an inspection, I can walk right up to those wagons and maybe even get the sentinel to stand down before I unleash the lightning. What do you think, Jeremy? Should I try the undercover boss move or just go in blasting?
Well, if it fails, you're just gonna end up blasting anyway, but you chose infinite mana and what was it? Infinite mana, ancient knowledge, and something else as your boon. So I think you got the power to take them out. However you want to do it, just remember there's probably that fox girl's sisters in there. Don't hurt them.
I'm walking right into the lion's den, Jeremy. I just clicked choice 1 using the Sanctity code and the Inquisition cloak to walk down to the checkpoint and demand an inspection. If this works, I'll be face to face with those guards and that null sentinel construct. I'm keeping my cool, but my feline ears are definitely twitching under this hood. If they realize I'm not who I say I am, it's going to be a very loud, very flashy fight. I'm making sure to keep Miwa's sisters in mind. I won't use any area of effect spells like the landslide unless I'm 100% sure they're clear of the impact. The screen says, processing. I'm holding my breath. What do you think our chances are of pulling off this bluff?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't look great. Nah, I can see what happens. Check it out.
Oof, you weren't kidding, the bluff almost worked, but that null sentinel is literally a magic bloodhound. It's sensing the massive ocean of infinite mana I'm carrying, and it's starting to lose its mechanical mind. The guards are getting suspicious now. Here's the plan. 1. Concentrated mana beam, end it fast. 2. Assert dominance, double down on the bluff. 3. Reprogram the Sentinel surgical tech fix. 4. Signal Miwa distraction. I have ancient knowledge, Jeremy. I'm going for choice 3. If I can walk up to that hunk of junk and fix its frequency with a touch, I'll look like an absolute expert to these guards, and shut up the one thing that can see through my disguise. I'm typing, stand back, you fools. Can't you see the construct's core is misaligned? Officer Vane would have your heads for letting such high-grade hardware deteriorate. Let me stabilize the frequency before it detonates. I'm going in for the touch. If this works, I own this checkpoint. If it fails, well, I hope that extra vitality is as good as you said.
Alright, go for it, I guess. If everything falls apart, use gravity and just slam everybody to the ground. I don't know, that would be what I would suggest. You could always chain lightning them too. I don't know, it's up to you.
I did it! The Sentinel is completely tamed, and the guards are practically worshipping the ground I walk on now. It's the ultimate bluff. Now, I've got a really interesting set of options. 1. Release 4. Interrogation, the clean getaway. 2. Command Sentinel to seize guards, the chaotic justice move. 3. Inspect for more ritual info, lore hunting. 4. Signal Miwa, the tactical backup. You suggested slamming them with gravity if it fails, but I think I can finish this without a drop of blood. Well, at least for the Fox girls. I'm gonna go with choice 2. I'm going to turn their own magic bloodhound against them and accuse them of negligence. It'll keep their hands full while I free the girls. I'm typing, your negligence almost resulted in the loss of this construct, and the sanctity of the spire. Sentinel! Seize these incompetent fools for immediate containment. I shall personally escort the cargo to the secondary site for questioning. Let's see if the robot I just hacked follows my orders. I'm watching the processing indicator now. I've basically ordered the robot I just hacked to arrest its own masters. If this works, I'll have a dozen Inquisition guards neutralized by their own Null Sentinel without having to cast a single offensive spell. I'm really hoping the Sentinel's new blue frequency holds up and it actually starts grabbing guards. If it doesn't, well, I'm ready for that gravity slam you mentioned. I'll pin everyone to the floor before they can even draw those silvered blades. Watching the terminal history, this is the moment of truth.
I missed what happened because there's a lag between when you do it and what I see, but it looks like you leveled up from it. Pick your stuff, and you don't gotta count out like each skill to me. Just pick it and I wanna see what happens.
I'm on it. I just hit level 5 and man, the power boost is real. I took your advice, I'm not as squishy anymore. I pumped 3 points into vitality, bringing it to 21, and 2 into agility up to 14. I'm sitting at a much healthier 75 HP now. But check this out. Hitting level 5 unlocked a new skill milestone. I get to forge my own ability. Since I've got that infinite mana and ancient knowledge, I want something that really fits this reincarnated archmage vibe. I'm thinking of something like Mana Grip or Event Horizon. Something that lets me control the battlefield, maybe even using that gravity slam you suggested. What do you think? Should I go for a massive gravity skill? Or maybe something that lets me blink around the battlefield? Since I'm recording, I want it to look awesome on screen.
Ooh, blink would be cool because you could just like teleport out of places. I know whenever I used to play Baldur's Gate, I used to get slammed by the time stop skills. Like if you could slow time, that would be pretty good too. But yeah, blink is probably pretty solid because that way if you ever do get in a position where somebody's like right next to you, you can just like dip out on them. It's up to you.
I love that. Temporal blink it is. I just registered it. Slowing down time and teleporting instantly is such a power move. It's perfect for getting out of tight spots or just looking like a complete badass in front of these Inquisition goons. So now the guards are in absolute chaos because their own sentinel is snatching them up. I've got the dock wagon keys and everything is going my way. I have these options. 1. Finish off the guards' mana bolt barrage. 2. Rip the bars off the wagons, direct rescue. 3. Cage the guards, sentinel containment. 4. Search for map/keys intel gathering. I'm going to combine choice 2 and 3. I'm going to have the sentinel throw those incompetent guards into the very cages they were using for the Fox girls, and then I'm going to use my mana to peel those iron bars back like they're made of paper. I'm typing, Sentinel, deposit these failures into the empty cages where they belong. The spire has no room for the weak. I turn to the wagons and use a focused surge of mana to rip the iron bars from the frames. Come now, sisters, you're under my protection. Miwa, get them ready to move. We leave for the Shadow Wield before reinforcements arrive. How's that for a rescue?
That's solid. That's solid. It blew by so fast I couldn't see it. You're already at the next level. Like the OBS studio, the latency is horrible because I got to pipe it through OBS studio, so it takes a minute. It seems like I spend more time looking at your level up screens than I do the actual gameplay. But it's cool. Just keep on playing. I guess you leveled up, so you know what to do there. But that was a solid decision. That was a solid decision. I like how you played that. And using the bottom text box is way better than picking the pre-made choices. I think so. Whenever I play it, I always use the bottom text box too. To hear you, I don't know. I think that we're getting like at 30 minutes or so. I'm probably gonna kill the video here and then we'll just play by ourselves for a while.